Okay. So I'm interviewing Evelise because we're on quarantine. We've been on quarantine for the last how many days? Like 2 weeks since the 15th, and today's the 31st. So 15, 16 days we've been home quarantined.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you're counting Santa Cruz.
We didn't really. Yeah, I guess Santa Cruz. So, what are your thoughts about the whole coronavirus going on right now?
It's a world pandemic. I don't know. Is it like a controversial thing? It's a controversial topic.
Do you feel it's important for everyone to stay home right now so that we stop the spread?
Yeah, 100%.
Are you seeing your friends still out hanging out, being social?
Early on, yeah, but like no. I mean, okay, some people are just really dumb at my age and they still go out. Specifically, the kids who can drive are still going out. It's so annoying. But in the beginning, a lot of people were still going out, but now I feel like I've said still going out a lot.
Do you feel like people are getting shamed, like people are being shamed for like gathering together and like going out and doing?
No, because they're still going out. I think majority of the time they are, but like these are people who have like private accounts and stuff where they post on social media because that's how you figure it out. So no one on their private social media is going to be like, you should be inside, because then you sound like a stickler and it's like, oh, you're boring.
So what have you been doing to keep yourself busy while you're at home?
I've been playing a lot more video games. I've been texting my friends a lot. I mean, okay, no, not really. But like, I was, and then I kind of just stopped because I was like, it's not the same as like having a face-to-face conversation with someone.
Your skin looks really clear right now.
Thank you. It's because I did my makeup.
You have makeup on?
Yeah. And I've also been working out a lot more. I'm working out like every day now.
That's good. That's important.
Yeah, because especially since I can't do soccer right now.
Yeah. Have you heard of any word about going back to school anytime soon?
I think we're doing online school.
Till the end of
spring break is over.
By the end of the year.
Which
is what, next week?
Yeah. And I hate the idea of it.
Online learning? Why?
It's, I don't know, like...
Different?
Yeah. And there's just so many, like, issues can go on so easily. And it just makes getting an education so much, like, that much more difficult. And, like, it just sounds like a really annoying thing. I don't know how to explain it. But, like, I don't want to be at the comfort of my own home having to do work. Like, because it's supposed to be a place where I relax.
Yeah. So I think it'd be a good idea to do, like, set up a spot where you, like a study area.
It stresses me out thinking about it, because I know, like, when I get back to school, like, the teachers are going to be, like, freaking out and be like, we're out of time, we need to hurry up, we need to go. Just thinking about it gives me anxiety and, like, yeah. I don't know. I had a nightmare that I went back to school and it was awful.
So what do you want to do while you're home? What are some things that you would like to do?
I really want to start working on my podcast. I've been putting it off a lot, and this is like the perfect time to do it. I should probably get to work on my homework. And I don't know. I just keep working out. because like this time more than ever, it's like, and I'm speaking from like an athlete's point of view, like this is the time where like some people are not going to take advantage of it, and those people who like want to go farther in their sport are going to like take this and like just run with it. So I want to be one of those people. I know it's hard for some people because like they live in small houses or in apartments and they don't have big backyards. For those people, I feel so bad. But I've seen things on the internet where you can still work out, you know?
Yeah.
I need to get my sleeping schedule back on point because
I know.
it's so bad.
Sophia too.
Oh,
Me
Sophia
too.
has the
I think
worst.
we all do. I think starting like maybe next week.
Not tonight.
Not tonight. I need to get Ethan on the schedule.
I don't know. It's just weird. Like I've always like pondered the idea of like online school, and I always thought like, oh yeah, it'd be nicer than like going to class. But like now I'm like, no, I want to like go.
What would you want to tell in the future? What will you tell your kids about this time, this moment in time? Because this moment in time is like so, it's gonna be
honestly,
in their history books.
I think it's gonna be a time that's like celebrated and like not feared, because like I've been saying like a lot. I'm sorry. But if you've been paying attention to like the news, I just said like again. They're saying that the Earth is like healing. I said like again. But the amount of like carbon dioxide and all of that bad stuff in the air that like humans produce, fossil fuels, all of that is like the emissions are going down because like nobody's working, and like they're talking about like how like the waters in Italy are like clear now and you can see the fish and the swans have returned. And so especially as someone that's like going to live on this planet more longer than most, that's really important to me. And I think especially from a religious aspect, like this is part of God's plan, because clearly we haven't been taking care of the planet like we should, and this is kind of like, okay, you don't want to like take care of the planet and go to extreme measures and keep everyone at home for a few months or so. Yeah. It's also really interesting because like you would think that like because people don't have a lot of time or like don't have anything to do right now, like they would text you and they would reach out to you, but I feel like at this time like you really like realize like who like really appreciates you and enjoys your time, because those are the people that are reaching out to you, and no one's reaching out to me. Just kidding. Mm-hmm. I have like a few friends, but you notice like the people that you thought were your friends, you haven't heard a word from them, and so it's like, oh, okay, I see how it is. Like, but I mean, I just figure with grain of salt. I think it's nice because I was stressing for a while.
Like too much busy.
Yeah,
being too busy.
And I think I was about to throw myself into a whole new thing where I was going to be doing club soccer and lacrosse. And I think this just God's way of telling me, like, I couldn't do that, especially with everything going on. I am bummed, though, because I don't think I'm going to be able to have a Sweet 16. But that's not important. I also, on one hand, it's like, okay, this is like a good thing. But on the other hand, it's like I'm almost like kind of disappointed in the people like around my age and the people that are going out, because it's like if your life was on the line, everyone else would be doing their part to save your life. But just because the coronavirus won't kill you, you think it's okay to like go out, and it's so annoying. And I just want to like.
And why do you feel that way personally?
Because like it's just such a selfish thing to do. Especially with Ethan, like it's like, bro, like I actually got into a fight with someone over this, like a close friend of mine, because he had gone out, and I was like, we're kind of stupid, and he was like, it's fine, like, it won't kill me, and I'm like, you're being selfish and ignorant and naive, and they were like, but
yeah, that's the issue right now with people the younger generation is one, they're mistaken that it can't kill them, but two, they're only thinking of themselves and not the other people that it's really dangerous for, like Ethan.
Or other people. Yeah. I also think there's been a lot of, like, the media has definitely impacted the way the world sees this. There's so many different, like, arguments coming in, and it's, like, so crazy. That's why I've, like, kind of been staying, like, off that topic and stuff. Just because it's, like, I'm doing my part. I'm praying everyone else is doing their part. That's all. Like, that's it, you know? But, I would just say, like, do your part, stay at home, don't get wrapped up too much in the media. Wash your hands.
Yeah, wash your hands.
I do think it is funny, though, that the younger generation is like, okay, this is gonna sound awful, but not making jokes about the coronavirus, but making jokes about the coronavirus. But I think it's like, it's kind of amusing, because it's like, okay, like, you don't feel as alone, and you kind of know, like, everyone else is going through it. So it's just, like, easier to, like, yeah, do your part. Like, you'll see jokes about people, like, staying inside and how much they hate it. And it's like, yeah, that's everyone at this point. It is fun.
Don't you think it's kind of nice, though? It's, like, relaxing. It's like a rest. I feel like it's a very restful time to just be home and relax.
I mean, we would argue that, but for me personally, it's an awful time, because I'm a person that likes to keep busy.
So it's harder for you.
So, because there's always a lot of stuff going on up here,
Yeah.
and I just keep myself busy to, like, ignore that and eventually just goes away. And because, like, I have nothing to do, I just kind of sit around and think, and it kind of drives me insane. And then I, like, get excited because I'm like, I'm not working out hard enough. I'm not, like, I need to fix my sleep schedule. Like I have all these expectations for myself. But because no one's, like, forcing me to do that, I'm not. And so that's kind of scary.
So yeah, because you could get too deep into your thoughts, and that's not good.
That, and also I feel like I'm freaking out because I'm like, oh my god, I'm, like, becoming lazy.
I think everyone's guilty of that. But I think that it's important to get back to, like, a regular schedule and just doing things, finding things to keep yourself busy so you don't mentally go nuts.
Yeah.
Because it's, like, very easy to do that too.
Everyone's like, oh my gosh, world. And it's like, it's gonna eventually go back to normal, whether that's in a year, whether that's in a few weeks, whether that's in a few months. Like, because, like, a virus can't last forever, right? Like, the Black Plague didn't last forever. It had a big impact, but, like, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll eventually see it go away, hopefully.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be a while. And
and everyone has to do their part.
There's a lot of people that have died and are gonna continue to die until we get a vaccine, until people stop going out, until people see how important vaccines are.
Are we done?
Love you.
That was cool.